History of the Green Bay Packers and their rivalry with the Detroit Lions. The Green Bay Packers were founded on August 11, 1919 by Earl Curly Lambeau. Curly got money to fund the team's uniforms from his employer, the Indian Packing Company. At the first meeting held for the team, 25 players attended and elected Curly as the captain. The first season, the Packers went on to win 10 games and only lose one. On August 27, 1921, the Packers were awarded a franchise called the Acme Packing Company, or the Acme Packers. During the first championship that the Packers had played in, they used 3 college players and were then kicked out of the NFL. The Acme Packers were reinstated the next season and decided the coach McLean needed a replacement. Vince Lombardi accepted a 5-year coaching deal in 1959 and had a 7-5 record his first season. The Green Bay Packers have many rivalries in the NFL, the longest against the Chicago Bears. Another rivalry the Packers have is against the Detroit Lions, which started in 1930. The first meeting was on November 2, 1930, and the Lions were still known as the Portsmouth Spartans. The Packers would go on to win that game 47-13.
The Spartans changed the last name to Detroit Lions in 1934. It has switched been a question on who's the better team and who's the best player. Over the Packers' years of franchise, they had 3 outstanding quarterbacks, the first being Bart Starr, who played in 1956 to 1971. The second star quarterback was Brett Favre, who played for the Packers for 16 seasons. He brought the Packers to a Super Bowl, 31 wins. Favre's overall record against the Lions is 25-9. The Packers' quarterback today is known as one of the best in the league. Aaron Rodgers has been playing starting quarterback since 2008. He brought the Packers to a Super Bowl for 45 wins. So far in his career, his record against the Lions is 13-5, one of which was a win because of his last-second Hail Mary pass. One of the better quarterbacks in the Lions' times was the Earl Harry Dutch Clark. Earl Clark was known as the Flying Dutchman and the Old Master. He played 7 seasons, scored a total of 368 points, had 42 touchdowns and 3 All-NFL selections during his career. Matthew Stafford is ranked as the Lions' second-best quarterback ever. He scored a total of 14 touchdowns over his career. He was drafted in the first round of 2009 NFL draft, was the fastest player in the NFL to reach 40,000 yards in 147 games. The greatest quarterback in Lions history was Bobby Layne.
Layne had played a total of 15 seasons and had 196 touchdowns, 3 NFL titles, and had 243 interceptions over his career. Altogether, the Packers have a total of 4 Super Bowl titles, 9 NFL championships, and 13 NFC North titles. The Detroit Lions have no Super Bowl wins, 4 NFL championships, and 3 NFC North titles. Since the Packers and Lions' first game, they have had a total of 180 games played against each other. To this day, both teams are still rivalries, and fans from both teams continue to argue about who is best.